Hello, welcome. It's Michelle sharing something else new with you today. So, this is the Ohuhu, I think that's how you say it, marker pad. It's 225 millimeters by 210, or 22.5 centimeters by 21 centimeters, or it's roughly 9 inches by 8.5 inches. And it cost me £9.99. It's $18.99 on the Amazon US website. It's 150 GSM smooth drawing paper, and this marker pad is supposed to not bleed through. So I've pulled out a variety of materials to test with this pad. £9.99 is very reasonable. So let's get this out. Usage tips. Okay. The marker book is made from environmentally friendly and renewable paper, plus it's double-sided, giving you even more space. They've improved the paper manufacturing process to ensure that the marker book is completely non-bleeding. If you notice that the colour appears darker when using light coloured markers, don't worry. This is just the internal fibres colour of the paper showing through. The original vibrant colour will be revealed once the ink dries. Before opening the package, you can draw on the back of the user manual, which has the same texture as the inside pages, to experience the non-bleeding design. I guess that's this. The double-sided feature and the colour performance. You can create your own chart. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to contact us. Okay, so apparently that is the same paper that's inside this marker pad. We'll pop that there. Right, let's get into this. And please excuse my voice, which goes a bit croaky sometimes. And if I start coughing, I'll try and remember to very quickly pause. I have the dreaded lurgy at the moment. So, and I'm doing my best to plod on through. I've changed all my psychotherapy clients to have their sessions online through Zoom, so that I don't infect anybody. Right, get rid of that. That is like a almost plasticky piece at the front there. Does it give us any more information? I don't think so. No. Okay. So, right, so these pages are perforated, which means that you can tear them out once you're finished. So, let's start with some marker pens then. I've got, first of all, I've got these little Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen brush. I've picked a couple of colours. The colours don't really matter. But let's get a couple of them on there. Oh, the colours do come out quite vibrantly. Then I've picked, these are the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolour markers. So let's go for the big chunky end. Ooh. Right, we'll save the turning it over and testing it in a minute. I'm just going to shake these. These are Molotow One for All acrylic markers. I'm getting a kind of a, yeah. Can you see what's happening with that one? You can see there's kind of lines, but maybe you'd want that effect. Okay, next up, I'm going to use my Sailor Fude pen that's got carbon platinum ink in it, just to see how that fares. Okay. Then I've got my Art Graph soft carbon pencil. So we'll have a bit of you in there, and I'll add some water to that in a bit, because I've got more kind of water soluble pencils going on here. So these are the Derwent Inktense. So we'll, oh, now they go down really smoothly on this paper. I liked how those markers felt. The pen was okay, that was okay. The acrylic pen, not so much. Okay, but we'll keep going. These are the Museum Aquarelle. And I've just picked a couple of colours for each. Nice. Okay. This is, well, it says Jane Davenport. So let's see how you do. We'll use, this is a Derwent Lightfast. Very nice. I've got a Luminance. This is a Luminance. Very nice. You know, the coloured pencils go down really nicely. What other make have I got in here? This is a Holbein. Have I got any other makes in here? Luminance. No. Oh, hold on. What is this? Chromaflow. Very nice. Derwent Chromaflow. Do we have anything different in here? Well, that's not going to show up, but let's find the... Where are the Derwent drawing pencils? Right, let's... Oh. Let's try a Derwent drawing pencil. Funnily enough, that's not as nice as the others. Okay. What is this? This is a Polychromos. So we're getting, that's nice. I have to say, coloured pencils are quite nice. Right, now let's get some water. And a brush, Here we go, we'll use this Van Gogh, size 12. Now, this is water soluble. Whoa. These are water soluble. So they were the Inktense. These are the Museum Aquarelle. And none of the rest are waterproof, are they? No. Okay. So those were some of our waterproof ones. Let's keep this out. And let's get some watercolour. Oh, that's beading. I don't know, maybe you could, maybe that might be a good effect. I don't know. We'll try some of the brown as well. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's going to sink into the paper and dry or not. Okay, let's dry some of that and I will come back to you. Okay, so as I was trying to dry the Inktense, it kind of ran everywhere, but I am using a heat gun rather than allowing it to dry naturally. The Artgraph soft carbon pencil, that dried really quickly and nicely. The watercolour itself actually didn't dry too badly, but much like the Derwent Inktense, the Museum Aquarelle started running everywhere. But oh my god, oh, no bleed through, no bleed through. I mean I have really tested this, but and the paper has buckled a bit because obviously where I was drying it, but I mean that will soon settle back down again. Let's just turn this over. And put a clip there. And another clip at the bottom there. I am impressed. I am going to, what shall I use? Let's use, let's just see what happens when we, okay, there is our tree trunk. Let's get a bit of a branch coming off. And a few leaves dangling down maybe. Now let's say I want to, yeah, let's say I want to get a bit of a background in with my green. Might get the Neocolor 2s out as well. So we've got a bit of a background there. Perhaps we'll have a bit more of a green going on. Go up a bit higher. And perhaps we will paint our tree. I really am just playing here now. And we want a bit of another colour in our tree because we don't want our tree to be one miserable colour. Okay. Where are my Neocolor 2s? Come out, wherever you are. Ah, I can see you. Oh, can I reach? Okay, I found some Neocolor 2s. So let's see what happens. We just get a bit of something going on. Bearing in mind we are just playing here. And maybe we'll couple of colours going on in those leaves there. Okay, and then let's grab green. What is this? Dark sap green. Okay, let's get some taller kind of grassy bits going on. That is where I've spilt some water. I'll bring that up in a minute and you'll see what's kind of happened there. Can we get, oh, maybe kind of, but not so great. Okay, well, would I use anything else? Probably not really. I really like the feel of the coloured pencils on here, I have to say. It's rather nice. Perhaps we could darken some of this tree up with our coloured pencil. But now, because that's waterproof, should be able to, rather than get a full sky in, let's just use a bit of Neocolor 2. And, you know, let's face it, I'm not being delicate here. Wow. Right. Okay. Well, obviously the watercolour will take a little while to dry on this paper, but you know, if you don't go too berserk, you can actually use some watercolour on the paper. And the Neocolors and the coloured pencils, the marker pens, the only ones that weren't any good, I don't know. Oh, wow, okay. There's me saying they're not any good, but I'm going to take that back. Because these acrylic markers are working. Well, I think this is quite an interesting concept. I mean, it's not the best paper for watercolour by any means, but if you're doing more mixed media and only adding a little bit of watercolour, then I think this would be an interesting and different choice. I'm just going to see, that is still a bit wet there, but let's just turn that over. Nothing has come through from either side. Now that has on there, but I'm guessing this which is like plasticky, I think you could probably just use that in between your sheets until everything is dry, because bearing in mind I wasn't, you know, I've just been rushing a bit really, but yes, I think this is quite an interesting little pad, something quite different, and yeah, I like it. I quite like playing on the new texture, well, non-texture, because it is really, really smooth. But that's absolutely fine. Yeah, really good. Like it. So, there we go. That is the Ohuhu. Ohuhu. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Marker pad at a very reasonable price. And yeah, I think I've thrown, well, many things at it. What else would you try on this paper if it was you? I don't know. Do you have a challenge for me on this paper? Perhaps. So, in any case, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you can. It really helps the channel to grow. If you hit the like button, then that really helps the video be pushed out further and really helps me to keep putting these videos up. And apologies again for a bit of a croaky voice. Not too bad, hopefully. All right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm until I see you next time.